This is Nicholson. I'm just heading around to have a look at progress, if any, on my daughter's new house. It's in a new estate. It's about 8-10 kilometres from Bairnsdale, north of Bairnsdale, just off the Princes Highway. This saga has been going on for over a year now, and I suspect it's going to take another year. But anyway, let's go and have a look and see what's happening. Hopefully the frame is up. I don't know. Oh, yes, I think it is. Yep, the frame is up. Look at that. Over there on the right in the distance. This is a Metung house. Metung are a very large Australian-based builder. Oh, have a look at that, eh? Better go for a walk. Oh no, I can't go for a walk. There you go. Got it all trussed up with security fencing, which is good. Yeah, it looks like it's, I can kind of tell the shape of it. It's the garage at the front, entry in the centre, lounge, etc. to the left, or study. Yeah. I got to move from Melbourne to here, which is I think 300, or Frankston in Melbourne to here, I think 300 odd kilometres. It's a fair way. That's that. Off we go. Another house there. They still haven't done this road. It's been like this for a year now, or nearly a year. I reckon it's got to be 20 degrees or so before they do the road surface. Oh, it's been 20 degrees at least 20-30 days in the last year, and they still haven't done it, so it's just broken promises all around. I can't say a great deal about the building industry here. It's way too expensive now to buy a house, for anyone to buy a house, unless you're investing in it, or unless you've saved heavily the 20% deposit for a house that the banks require, or that you've just got the money to sell up and buy a new place, in which case my daughter has done. They sold a house in Queensland and doing this build now. But you know, they signed the contract a year ago, and just got to get my bearings here. Here we go. They signed the contract a year ago or so, waited a fair while for the land to all go through council and so forth, so that they get title, because Metung wouldn't start building naturally until they had clear title. Anyway, it just takes so long to get anything done these days, for whatever reasons. I think laziness has a lot to do with it. The inability to get tradies and so forth. The business owners, Metung and the trade business owners, probably okay, but their ability to find workers, labourers, in any shape, form or manner, in any trade, is just seems to be impossible. Everyone you talk to, their workers have just decided to put their tools down, put their feet up, play video games all day. Hence, you know, it causes a lot of problems, and the price has gone up exponentially. You know, I built a shed almost a year ago, and it's taken me this long to get a plumber to quote on it and start the job. Not the shed, rather the plumbing. It's just to plumb the downpipes in for the gutters, from the gutters, and dig 150 mil down, about, I don't know, let's see, 7 metres, 10, about 17 metres I suppose, close to 20 metres, with a backhoe. It'll take all of half an hour, and put the pipes in, the PVC piping, and connect it up into the storm water. Well, what was going to cost around $2,500 6 or 7 months ago when I got a quote is now over it's $6,000 for the labour. That includes 10 square metres of concrete, and the labour to actually do the job. On top of that, I got a tank and a pump, which is another $2,500. So $8,500 to do the job. Thank you very much. It'll take the plumber possibly a day to connect it all up. Maybe a day and a half, but that's not bad, is it? $6,000 for a day and a half. Let's say 2 days of work, $3,000 a day. Wow, yeah, geez, I tell you what, I wish I was a tradie. And I'll have to get some BP because it's the only one there. $95, it's not too bad for a weekend. It's nice here. Some houseboats on the river. New houses up to the left up there. I guess this takes you out to the... I've never been up that way. I guess it takes you out to the lakes. Yeah, it must do because Metung's on the lakes. To the right here. This follows the river pretty much all the way up to Metung from memory. Beautiful ride, beautiful place. I guess there's a lot of places like this in Victoria, but this is kind of close to where I live and I don't come down here much. this is Metung. Lake King out there to the left, or an inlet to it. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. The wind's about 7-8 knots, I suppose. Makes for comfortable boating weather. Not many people around for a weekend. This is a Saturday. Actually, don't call me out on whether that's Lake King or not. I think it is. I'm not that familiar with the lakes here, but I think that's Lake King. And out to my left here, immediate left, would be the way to get back to Painesville, Newlands Arm, or if you head north, so to my left and then keep heading left, you'd end up getting to Lake's entrance. Oh. Lots of berthings here. Berths. It's a pretty popular boating area, as you can see. Not as popular as Painesville. Painesville, I think, is the largest marina in Victoria anyway. It's massive. They're just stuck in here, I think. So here at Metung, I'm going to get some fish and chips and eat down on the water. So I was going to get some fish and chips here, but bugger me if the fish and chip shop has closed down. Well, isn't that typical? Seaside port, and one of the most important foods in a place like this is fish and chips. They did good serves here too, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, I'll try at the pub. No, there's no fish and chips over there either. But so that's King Lake out there. Looks like an ocean, doesn't it? It's massive. One of the bigger lakes in the Lakes District in East Gippsland. I think I've said it on earlier posts that there's around 3,000 kilometres of coastline just on the lakes themselves. Anyway, because there's no fish and chips here, I've decided to get a sandwich and a Coke. It's not very inspiring, but that'll have to do for the time being. Then I'll head on back. Always got to remember to take that handbrake off, because I've adjusted it up as much as I can now. And it's easy to forget.